Hey everyone, it is, I believe, September 23rd. I'll try to get this video up pretty quickly for you all. But I just kind of wanted to vlog today because, well, for one, I haven't had a vlog in a while. I haven't done a vlog. I haven't vlogged in a while. And I just kind of wanted to keep it real today. It's a Friday. I usually have a class, but I woke up with a really bad tension headache and couldn't go. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of an important time for me to kind of talk about, like, you know, real things, and that YouTube is, I don't want to say fake, because obviously we show, like in vlogs or in videos or whatever, like it's real stuff, but it's not necessarily the whole truth, I guess. And that makes it really difficult for people to watch because they don't see the struggles a lot of the times, but that's a real part of life. And I have really been struggling the past few weeks with a lot of like stress and anxiety. I mean, I've talked about it in Get Ready With Me's and stuff like that, and I hate constantly talking about it because I know that's not like a happy thing for people to hear, but that's what my life has been recently. I've had just like an extortionate amount of work that is like really impossible for anyone to keep up with, and on top of that I have the stress of getting ready for a 5-week trip overseas, like by myself. I mean, we're with a group, but like I've never traveled without my family before or on my own, so it's just crazy. And so it's like insane amounts of stress. I mean, I had a meeting for like my year-long internship, so that starts for me next year. So that's what they call like the beginning of our student teaching. So it's 2 semesters, and you like the second semester is when you're fully student teaching. But anyway, I had that meeting and it just like everything kind of came crashing down, and I was like crying in the office. I mean, it was like my worst nightmare. And I think I've probably cried about school like 3 other times other than that, and it's just like so ridiculous because I'm usually the person that's so on top of things and gets things done ahead of time, but like I physically don't have the time to, and it's really gotten to me. And I know there are going to be people who connect to this and are going to understand what true like stress and anxiety is. It's not that I'm laying around all day doing nothing and like procrastinating. It's that like I'm working hours and hours every single day and I still can't get things done. And that is so discouraging and so hard because there's nothing you can do. And I don't know, like I wish there was an easier way to like manage stress, because for me, it just builds and builds and builds and builds until eventually I hit this point where I wake up and I feel like shit and I have a migraine, or maybe like a like half step below that, like a really bad tension headache. I woke up this morning with like a really bad neck pain, or like a neck ache that went all the way like down my neck, and then like a cluster tension headache right here. And I was like, I can't go to school. Like, I woke up feeling anxious. When I get really bad anxiety, I wake up really early in the morning and I feel nauseous. I can't go back to sleep. And if I do go back to sleep, I'll have anxiety-filled dreams. And that's what I had. I fell back asleep somehow, and I had like a horrible dream that I was like stranded somewhere and was trying to find my way home, and it was dark and it was like creepy, and that's how it always plays out for me. And it's just like when you're doing all that you can to get work done and you're still stressed, it's like I don't know what to do. And I've thought about making a whole entire video on how I de-stress and kind of manage stress and anxiety, and I think I'm still gonna do that because there are things that I physically do, kind of like pampering things or just steps that I take and like almost organizational things. But let me know if you would like that. But I just thought I would, keep it real with you all and tell you that I struggle a lot with this. I have a lot of anxiety about little things and it sucks. I mean, when I go to a new place, like for school, I've had to go to several different new museums or like we have like field trip type of things, and the anxiety I get all day long from not knowing exactly where I'm going is like debilitating. Like I physically get affected by it and it's horrible. Like I wish I could just not care and like go with the flow, but I can't do it. And it's really, really a struggle, and I've been like this for my whole life, so it's really a challenge. But yeah, I just want you to know that if you're really stressed out and you're doing all that you can and you still are feeling like you're drowning in some way, just know that you're not alone and that I understand what you're going through. I mean, there have been so many times when I've gotten in the shower and just bawled my eyes out because I felt like I was underwater, like I could not do anything to feel better. And it's a depressing feeling knowing that you're doing all that you can and it's still not getting better. But I mean, the main thing that my boyfriend's told me, and that it's something that you definitely have to keep in the back of your mind, and it's very hard to remember this when you're going through really, really stressful situations, is that it's only temporary. And that is very, very hard, but I think if you kind of remember that, and also the fact that it's not life-threatening, like all of this stress and all of the things, I mean, they're important things, but like if I don't turn in my assignments, if I don't pass a class, am I gonna die? No. Does it feel like that? Yeah, kind of, but you just kind of have to take a step back sometimes and realize that your mental health and your physical health are more important than grades or assignments or anything like that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about that. I'll take you through the rest of my day. I'll try not to be super depressing, but I do have a big assignment to do and got to get that done. So I made some coffee because that usually makes my head feel better. The caffeine. Oh yeah, it definitely helps. But I'm watching one of Kathleen Light's videos. It's her luxury hits and misses part 2, so that'll be good. I'll probably take a shower so I can kind of get like a refresher and then do my work. But yeah, so just know you're not alone. I understand what you're going through and everything will get better. I promise. I finished my assignment. That took me hours and it was not even good, but whatever. We had a six page limit, and for the amount of information that we were supposed to have in it was an assessment of a school's reading and writing program. Yeah, like all of the information that we were supposed to have, it can't fit in 6 pages. So as I got towards the last few categories, it got like really bad. When you're like, yeah, I'm doing good, and then you get to the end and you're like, okay, I have like half a page to do a lot of stuff, so two sentence answers are gonna have to do. But yeah, submitted that, and I felt like I was going to die afterwards because I had had coffee and that kind of helped my head. But then I was like getting really shaky because all I had had up until like 3:30 was a Nutri-Grain bar. And yeah, so when I get really anxious and really stressed, like I mentioned, it makes me feel like I'm gonna throw up, like really nauseous, so I don't want to eat. So I came down, had a banana and some Cheerios, and now I'm about to have a bagel. I don't even really want to eat this because I just get so queasy even thinking about food. It's really bad. and these chips, which are cool. The black bean Tostitos. I've never even seen those. Oh gosh, I have to cut these. They're the Costco bagels, but they're the Einstein ones, but they're not like pre-cut, which is annoying, but whatever. But yeah, and then I decided to do my makeup. I was just like, I was inspired by one of the blushes in my Lorac unzipped cheek palette. I don't know what color it is, but it's kind of a bronzy kind of, I don't know, like copper tone-ish, something like that. And then I did my eyes using the Lorac palette. I just did like crease shade, and then I did gold on the center of the lid, and then I put garnet kind of like haloed around it, so like kind of in the inner corner and the outer corner. And the blush is very similar to garnet, kind of like that reddish copper shimmer. I have on Soft and Gentle Highlight from MAC. And then my lips, I layered 2 different things. So I might do a tutorial on this look because it is different. I know that like reds and these kind of tones, I'll show you without my glasses on and in the light, and please, don't judge my eyebrows. This one's really horrible, so I'm not gonna show you this one, but like these sort of tones are really popular, but I actually really like the way that it looks. Very fall, and I do like the lip option. It's a little more pinky. I wanted something a little bit more red, but I don't really have anything that's really close tone-wise. Yeah, let me know if you would want like a get ready with me or something on this look. It's really simple, but really pretty, and I think pretty trendy for the fall time. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my bagel, and then I'll talk to you in a minute. Oh, and if you're wondering where my family is, like why I'm the only one here, it's because they all went to, I think, Qdoba for dinner, and I was like, hell no. There is no way my stomach can handle Mexican tonight. So, yeah, that's a fun time. But, okay, I really love the way my makeup looks in the camera. Oh my gosh. I just heard our puppy move around in her crate. Wow, that was horrifying. But the camera has kind of like a soft focus, so it really like blurs and perfects everything. Like I wish I could have this on all the time. Oh, is that our little baby? Oh my gosh, the lighting right now. Do you see how like orange and glowy it is? It's officially fall. I'm so excited. Let's see baby. She just got spayed, so she might have her cone on. She doesn't. She had to wear a cone because obviously they lick and mess with their stitches or their like incision. She does have the cone on actually. Hi. Oh my goodness, look at the little baby. Look at the little baby with her cone on. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? She like can't hold her head straight. Okay, let's let you out. Let out the monster. Okay, I ate my bagel. My family came home and we were just watching the news. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the like rioting and everything that's been happening in Charlotte. And I live in Charlotte, so it's very crazy. I was uptown for 2 weeks, like last week and the week before, so it's really crazy to like know exactly where it's going on and to like actively be a part of something like that, you know, like have the news directly affect you. Like I'm sure most of you understand kind of what I'm saying. Like you see these things on the news, but a lot of the time it's like, oh wow, that's horrible, but you know, you don't have direct experience with it. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Presley is chilling out with me right now, but I think I am going to take a shower. I know I just did my makeup, but I'm like, ugh, I just kind of want to relax some more. It's only 6:19 right now, but I don't know. I just want to take a shower and lay down. I'll probably end up going to sleep early because when I feel bad like this, it like drains me. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great day. Let me know what you've been up to recently. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.